Hi, this is Mike Henriksen from the 2011 Velocity Conference show floor. I'm here with Patrick Lightbody of Newstar. Patrick, is this your first Velocity? If it is or isn't, explain a little bit about what you get.
No, it's not. I spoke at Velocity last year, and I attended the year before that. Every year it's just getting greater and greater in terms of interacting with some great peers who are doing really interesting things in the operations and web development space. It's this great eclectic mix of developers and sysadmins and everybody in between. And every year I'm coming away with something new. And actually I was in the keynote this year, and I got a chance to share my story of some of the things I learned from previous years and how it actually helped my own startup, which was eventually acquired by Newstar. And so I have firsthand experience of getting the benefits of this conference.
Excellent. So firsthand experience, are you seeing the trend that the web ops and the DevOps, the line is kind of blurring a little bit more between them?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're kind of at the point where there really isn't a title anymore that you can define between an engineer and a QA person and an operations guy, and even in some industries, product managers and technical architects. It's all just really blending together into one of the sessions here was talking about how it's a tribe of all these different people. And they really have to work very closely together, and the line is almost completely gone, I think, and that's a good thing because these are living, breathing systems now, and they're changing all the time. And you can't have departmental and compartments where people are just focused on writing some code and handing it over to the next team. If you're an engineer and you're running a website and you're not on call, you probably should be, because you're not going to know the firsthand experience of how to fix it and how to operate it and make it better in the future.
Yeah, did you like Theo Schwarzenegger's talk about this whole thing?
I really did. His talk was great. I had a few coworkers that missed it because it was the very first one in the morning, and he's got a talk later this afternoon. And I told them all. I said, you need to go see Theo. He distills it down better than anyone I've seen. It's a great talk. He's got a lot of spunky personality, and so absolutely, I really enjoyed that one.
So Velocity 2011, maybe looking forward to 2012. What is Newstar getting out of this conference?
Well, we're getting a chance to kind of share what we do, which is a wide variety of things. A lot of folks don't know what Newstar is, and we're trying to help change that. We are in the business of providing data intelligence around IP addresses. So we've got a very rich GeoIP database, which can be used to accelerate performance based on region, based on connectivity type, all sorts of useful tools with that. We've got a web monitoring service and website load testing service that, of course, measure performance and see how sites hold up with lots of traffic. And we're getting a chance to talk to our customers and talk to prospects and learn what they need. A great example of that was one of the sessions in the keynote yesterday was all about how a single data point that expresses an average response time of latency. What does that really mean? And if you plot it out as a histogram, it might tell a very different story. And as a vendor, we're looking at that and saying that's really interesting that folks are wanting to dig deeper into this data and visualize it in lots of new ways. And so we're taking out of it the fact that we can go back and enhance our products and meet the needs of the folks who need it most here.
Yeah, so this Velocity, the whole concept behind it, Velocity kind of sits at the nexus between what we're calling Strata and mobile as well. They're all kind of intersecting. Do you see that in your business as well?
Oh, absolutely. It is the center point. It's interesting because there's probably, of all the customers that are attendees that are here, the companies they work for and the customers they serve, are in probably every market you can possibly imagine. You've got, social networking companies, you've got tools companies, you've got airlines, you've got, everything out there. And yet the common theme is they all have to have a website that operates extremely well. And whether it's interacting through mobile or whether it's a cash register, it all is centered by the same group of folks here at this conference who live and sleep and eat and breathe all this stuff and recognize the importance of keeping everything online on the web.
Excellent. So are we going to see you here next year?
I hope so. Absolutely. I'd love to be here again.
Excellent. Thank you, Patrick. Enjoyed it.